Hello everyone. This video is about that money and about that fuck the system mentality. I wrote over here, saving and spending are both ways you will have to keep earning. I repeat, saving and spending are both ways you have to keep earning. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Damned either way. When I was about 20 years old, 21, 22, I decided that I'm not going to spend my life earning money. I decided that I want to see beautiful stuff. I want to be there for life and for nature. I'm very glad that I made that choice. Soon to be turning 30 years old right now. I'm glad I made that choice. Nothing lasts forever though. Of course not. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing can be sustained forever. That's what people would want to build. That's our utopia. That's how we think. That's what we want. But it's also the biggest travesty ever if it would happen. So when all things start crumbling to the dust, so when all those things you came to know start crumbling to the dust, how long and how far will your savings really take you? I believe that life can be more than just not trying to freeze to death or not starving. It can be more than that. I also believe that when a pyramid has been built, you no longer should build that pyramid. You no longer should continue building that pyramid. If it has been already built, what's the fucking point of keep on building that pyramid? You think that if you continue building this pyramid, at some point the pharaoh will go, maybe I should grant for these people who built this pyramid the place of a grave there. That's not how it goes. So when I was about 20 years old, I decided that I'm not going to be slaving away for a system that I don't agree with. I'm not going to be slaving away for something that, in my own opinion, is directed in a completely wrong way. I'm not going to be slaving away for a system that causes so much suffering. I'm not going to be part of this. That's what I decided. I'm glad I did. And at this point in my life, I just don't have any remorse or regret for almost anything. I live full blast. If I ever have any remorse or regret for my young adulthood, when I have left now behind, is that I could have been a bit more loving of a person. A bit more loving.